everybody. Welcome to aLive at HNet's Backstage Pass. Our fan club only live stream. We do live streams in this last run. I'm crazy busy. And thank you guys for joining us. We have enough laptops here to do a Macintosh ad.
Yeah, exactly.
We are a Macintosh ad.
Yeah, exactly. We're here in Atlanta, last week, Kingdom,
The magical
also known as
mystery
Disney.
land.
And what we're going to be doing is just taking some random questions, taking stuff from Twitter and from our private messages, talking about tonight's show, and also part of the idea with doing the streams for you guys as the fan club is to make sure that you've got the inside track, make sure you're up to date on whatever's going on, reminding you specifically about what's coming up with the live streams as well. And on that note, one of the things we were just talking about before the show is the voting that's going to be that's on the rest of the
Exactly about that when you jump on.
Hi guys, how you doing? So voting for Falls Church, Strasbourg, what we're doing is we're putting up voting where you can vote not on the song, but we're going to put up each different album, and you vote on that album, and whichever one wins, we'll play songs from that album for the encore and stream it live. We did have a little technical difficulty. I know we said we'd get it up earlier in the week, and it should be going up tonight any minute. Supposed to be getting a text message about it. I'll let you know when I get it. We've got some gnomes that they do great work for us because it's totally cheap, but sometimes if we don't pay them in enough donuts, they forget to do work for us on the website. So they're really programming donut gnomes, and it's a complicated issue. We kind of lease them out from Santa Claus.
It's very important to qualify, though. They're gnomes, not elves, though, because there's a difference.
Yes.
Elves only have 3 jobs, as referenced in the movie Elf. You can either work in a tree, which is dangerous during droughts, work for Santa Claus, and then also build shoes for cobblers in the middle of the night. So, yeah, they're gnomes. They're web gnomes.
Do they have those?
Web programming gnomes.
Do they have those hats?
Fueled by lots of sugar.
Yeah, kind of like lawn gnomes. Very similar to lawn gnomes.
Exactly. Actually related to the Travelocity guy. It's weird.
Yeah.
Except for they're much more animated.
You should remind people what the way that the voting is happening on these shows that's coming up, because it's different than what we've done before.
Yeah.
Because we kind of skimmed over it. We're doing something a little bit different, kind of in honor of 5 of 5. More focused on albums than songs.
Yeah, so the idea is, I'll tell you, like I said, the voting hasn't gone up. It was supposed to go up early in the week, but should be going up tonight. So basically what you'll do is there'll be a banner. You click on the banner. It'll take you to a page where you can click on either Middle of Nowhere, This Time Around, Underneath, The Walk, or Shout It Out. And so you vote on an album, and then we're not telling you what songs we're going to play because we're leaving that for us to pick. But essentially, you vote on the album, and then we will play songs from that album in the encore.
We'll do our very best. We'll do our very best to make it really interesting.
I'm not sure we'll be able to do that.
That doesn't sound...
As far as like the song
That
choice.
sounded vague. Wow.
The song choice.
Interesting.
Song choice is interesting.
Ike, he's just busting your balls, dude. So the other thing is, since we're about to go on stage tonight, we have not yet finished our set list for tonight.
Yes.
And if you guys want to throw us questions from wherever you're at, random questions, you could also throw us. We're not saying this is not an official voting for the set list, but if you guys have ideas of songs, maybe you are here tonight. We'll post to Twitter and say, hey, we're doing a live stream. If you want to submit a song idea, throw us an idea. We might add it into the set list tonight.
Yeah.
And if you weren't here, you can hear about whether your song got into the set list, just for fun. Since we got to do it.
Exactly.
I just got a question. We're going to take questions from Hanson.net. So if you want to ask a question, you can sign into your profile and PM me, Zach Hanson. That's me with no H or K, just in case you don't know how to spell it. But Zach Hanson, and you can ask questions there. And I had a question about the Paris Flashmob. I think a lot of fans saw that. It was, last week? there was put up this Paris Flashmob that was really amazing.
Awesome.
They did the dance in front of the Eiffel Tower. They did it in front of Notre Dame. They did it. It was a couple other places too, and it was awesome. It was crazy. We saw it, and we'll have to retweet it again just so people can see the link to it to go watch it. But they were asking if we have any plans to do any other international flash mobs in London, Trafalgar Square, or something like that in 2011.
Well, that's actually more of a question of whether the fans are planning to do it. I mean, or other people. I mean, because the thing that went on in Paris, that wasn't organized by us. We think it would be. I mean, it's an awesome way to sort of organically spread the music, and obviously took a lot of work for the people to put together the Paris video. It's really, really cool. I can't think of anything cooler than seeing similar videos like that happening in different countries and different parts of the world, because it is sort of like a simple way to do something that is kind of common, that connects everybody from wherever they are. But we are, I think we've talked about this, we are working on releasing the record outside of the U.S. next year, and different unique plans to tour outside of the States. So I think some flash mobs would be pretty awesome.
It'd be pretty ridiculous, but chances are we only actually know the very end of the Think About Something dance. We don't know the whole thing, so you don't actually want to see us dance the whole thing. So maybe we could, we'll be on the side of a flash mob, maybe buy some pom-poms.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could be interesting.
I don't know. Maybe we'll try and work on that, but no promises.
I do see some interesting...
Because I'm not that coordinated.
See some interesting requests.
Don't do that for a sec.
Breaktown, Where Did It Start? Both very hard songs to throw into a set list.
What songs?
Where Did It Start and Breaktown.
Come on, guys. Come on. We're within the
Within the realm of reason.
Those are interesting. Where did it start? I mean, maybe you could try that one solo. I don't know. When was the last time you played that song? Where did it start?
Here's another question. Will you guys ever be doing the Colbert Report?
I would love to do the Colbert. Report.
That's not really up to us. That's more they call you and ask you and say, we want you to be on our show. And I think in general their guests are more political than we are. They don't have many musical guests on the Colbert Report or Jon Stewart or any of those shows that are mostly based around politics.
Yeah, but let's be honest. We probably know more about politics than most of the people that go on a lot of those news shows.
That's true. Some of them just have really awesome hairdos, and I think that's how they get their job.
Yeah. Hi.
Or really bad hair.
I was picked up down the street. Now I'm on CNN. Of course, Colbert Report's not on CNN, but anyway. The one thing about the Colbert Report and Jon Stewart's show, which I think is interesting, is though it's a little bit, the fact that it's slightly comical, it is actually a news show, but it's also comedy, allows you to
Hold up. They're streaming.
Allows you to kind of say, in some cases, say things that I think are almost more relevant because they're already making fun of everything.
Right.
So they can actually squeeze in stuff that you're like, that was actually really true. But then since they're making fun of everything, they can get into stuff that's more... Whereas most news shows, it feels like you turn them on and it's like, wow, okay, well you didn't actually say anything.
I did just get a follow-up question to the flash mob. Apparently there is a flash mob planned in Baltimore for Saturday. So they're asking us to come back. And though that's not going to be possible for us to come back, if you are in Baltimore on Saturday, you should learn the dance and join the flash mob.
Well, you should whoever's posting about the flash mob, they should make sure that people know where they can go so they can join the flash mob.
Send us the information where you can. When's the flash mob? Where's the flash mob? And I'll look for it, and then we'll tell it on air right now. It'll be awesome.